Okay, hello everybody. I want to talk about impact, and I want to differentiate between first, second, and third order impacts. Well, actually, I'm gonna pitch it as though it's your presentation, but in fact, it applies to more or less everything you do in your life. So, first, second, third order impact. There we go. First order impact. What is a first order impact in a presentation? It's the stuff that you do. How do you measure it? It's measuring things like did I fall off the back of the podium? Did I operate my slides okay? Did I say everything that I wanted to say? So in other words, you're kind of measuring broadcast. You're measuring what goes out there towards your audience, and you're going, okay, have I successfully had an impact in the sense that I have given people some stuff? Okay, it's pretty straightforward. If you get it right, you've got a chance of getting to what I'm going to hear called second order impact. So what is second order impact? Well, this is what your audience receives. Kind of obvious, isn't it? It follows on from first order impact. This is, did they understand it? Did they get it? Did they emotionally engage with it? Did they buy into it? Do they remember it? Do they understand it? How did it make them feel? So first order is about what you give them. Second order is about what they receive. Kind of blindingly obvious. And then third order impact, let's bring in, you know what the special effect's going to be now, don't you? Third order impact is measuring what your audience does with that information. Right, so if they understand it, second order impact. If they're engaged with it, second order impact. If they're fascinated by it, second order impact. If they laugh at it, second order impact, whatever. But then as soon as they leave the presentation room, they do nothing with it. It has no third order impact. Third order impact is about measuring the application of your presentation. Oh, there's a cross blackbird outside my office there. Third order impact is about measuring the application of your presentation. Now, pretty obviously, I think, what you should be doing is measuring and aiming for and designing your presentation for third order impact. It is designed to get people to do stuff, right? And yet, so much of the time, what we do is, if we're nervous and anxious, we concentrate on, let's see if I can get this there. What we do is concentrate on first order impact. How do I feel? How did it go? What was the applause like when I walked off the stage? And it's only as we become confident that we start to measure this one there, second order impact, and we start asking ourselves questions like, did the audience get it? Did they engage? Did they care? Did they understand? None of that matters, to be honest. And here's the problem, of course, because in order to have a massive third order impact, sometimes you have to sacrifice your first and second order impact. So, for example, in order to get your audience to act upon what you say, sometimes you have to risk looking bad to have and what that does, I mean by that is it reduces your first order impact. It doesn't look so slick, and it reduces your second order impact. The audience just don't like it as much, but it might mean they go away and do more. Now, I'm not asking you deliberately to sacrifice your first or your second order impact to have a third order impact. I am, however, asking you to think about it and design your presentations with a view of, what's the impact I'm trying to have here? How am I going to measure it? And what are the things I need to do to optimize that? Optimize my first, my second, or my third order impacts, because they're not automatically the same thing. All right, have fun, and don't blame me if it all goes horribly wrong.
I never make mistakes. Once I thought I did, but I was wrong.